Hello everyone. At the Wellness Radio TV is on the road in San Antonio, Texas. We are standing here in the lobby of this very historical hotel on the Register of National Historical Places. It is the Emily Morgan Hotel, originally constructed and finished in the mid-1920s at a cost of $1.5 million. This hotel is adjacent to the Alamo. If you just walk outside this door, you'll see the Alamo right across the street. But what is so surprising for me about this hotel, named after Emily Morgan. And have you ever asked yourself, who was Emily Morgan? Who was the Yellow Rose of Texas? That's who Emily Morgan was, the Yellow Rose of Texas. In this hotel, there is a plaque here memorializing her contributions to Texas. Emily Morgan, the Yellow Rose of Texas, heroine of the Texas Revolution in and around 1815. And it goes on to say, few have given so much in the name of liberty, were it not for the heroics of the beautiful mulatto slave, Emily Morgan, Texas may to this day have remained a Republic of Mexico. History tells us that on April 21st, a band of outraged Texan troops under the command of General Sam Houston surprised and defeated the far superior forces led by Mexican General San Jacinto. And the story goes that he was preoccupied that afternoon during an afternoon siesta, apparently doing a little more than sleeping, with this mulatto slave, Emily Morgan. And because of information that Emily was able to provide to Sam Houston, they were able to wage this surprise attack that brought an end to Texas being a part of Mexico. And Texas is, of course, the only republic, remains the only republic in the United States, the only flag that can fly at the same height as the American flag. It is so interesting that this hotel and the heroic efforts of Emily Morgan, a slave, a mulatto slave, the significance of what she played in the American history that we know about, but not the story about Emily Morgan. As a matter of fact, even in Houston, there is a statue, a replica, supposedly of Emily Morgan, but it doesn't look like a mulatto slave. It just looks like a white lady with a rose. But where did the Yellow Rose come from? The Yellow Rose of Texas. That song was written by a runaway slave who fell in love with Emily, and he was separated from Emily. And that's where the lyrics from his heart about this Yellow Rose of Texas. Like, think about it. Light-skinned black people are called yellow. He called Emily the Yellow Rose of Texas. And this hotel, a part of the Alamo historic area in San Antonio, named after this woman, this mulatto slave, Emily Morgan. And this song that we've heard about, the Yellow Rose of Texas, I didn't know a black man wrote it. I didn't know it was about a black woman. And listen to the lyrics of this song. He said, "She's the sweetest little rosebud that Texas ever knew. Her eyes are bright as diamonds. They sparkle like the dew. You may talk about Clementine and sing of Rosalie, but the Yellow Rose of Texas is the only girl for me." Emily Morgan. Also Emily West. Emily West Morgan. She was owned by James Morgan. She was considered an indentured servant. This story of her, because of the incident, because of stories that were not captured about the contributions of African Americans to the history of this country. There's a lot of debate about what exactly happened or how it happened, but she certainly is revered in Texas. Emily Morgan. We are at the Emily Morgan Hotel in downtown San Antonio. This very historical building that started out as a medical arts building, and now the Emily Morgan building. Emily Morgan Hotel. Emily Morgan, the Yellow Rose of Texas. Emily Morgan, a mulatto slave girl in her mid-20s, changed the course of history for Texas, for Texans. They do it bigger and better in Texas. Well, Emily Morgan certainly did that. And now we have Texas. If you get to San Antonio, check out the Emily Morgan Hotel in downtown San Antonio. I'm Pamela Coons at the Wellness Radio TV. On the road, remember, there is healing at the well.